challenging course. It's the stadium course at PGA West, designed by none other than the man behind TPC Sawgrass, Pete Dye. Diabolical, Frank. How would you describe the layout of the golf course?
I think diabolical is the first thing that would come to mind. This is how Pete Dye got his reputation, by building these type of golf courses. Matter of fact, in 1987, the players voted. They didn't want to keep coming back here. They thought it was too tough. But it has been used as a tour qualifying site. So if you think it's too tough for the regular pro, you imagine trying to qualify for your PGA Tour card and playing this. This is a tough test. Well, Mr. Ball does not meet Mr. Fairway. It's off, rough.
Second shot coming out of the rough here. That is a green in regulation as the approach shot hits the first green, but he is by no means in for par yet. A lengthy putt coming up. Setting up for an approach shot here.
Rich, these winds haven't subsided at all today. It's certainly a tough test out there right now for these players.
They get your attention, don't they, as a player?
They have club selection right now, vital.
You put the ball back in your stance just a little bit?
If you're going to hit it down.
Frank, I'm not saying he should pull out driver here, but this is a long putt.
Greens are fast, though. You never know. Good line, good pace. Might have a chance.
You've got to be kidding me. That was right on the edge.
I tell you, he wants a do-over there.
Settles in over the putt. Has a chance, and he has it. Beautiful putt. Frank, the second hole is only 371 yards. What's the challenge here?
The bunkering. This is really well bunkered. You'd expect that for a hole this short. If it's well bunkered, it means that it's vital to get it on the fairway.
And that's going to stay on the fairway here at the second hole. Frank, this one's offline.
There's rough and thick stuff over there.
Not quite what he wanted. Tee shot is in the bunker. About 80 yards left, Frank. Good swing, good shot yet again.
And that's where the men separate themselves from the boys. That was just a beautiful bunker shot.
That's skill right there. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Birdie chance for Keegan Bradley.
That was cruel. That looked like it was certainly going in.
Shouldn't be a problem here. Has it. That's birdie. Frank, Pete Dye certainly gives you a variety of holes, and we see that. Granted, 3 par 4s to start, but each one with a different look.
They certainly are, Rich, and it's amazing what one good bunker will do. And the bunker I'm referring to is the one down the left side. That's about 285 yards to carry. It's the sort of bunker that keeps you honest.
Good contact, good result. Frank, that is position A.
Yeah, the tee shot was like silk, Rich. I mean, just sets up that second shot so beautifully. This is not heading in the right direction.
Well, it looks like it's going to be in the rough.
Well, where this ball's going, there's no fairway there, only rough.
This requires a lot of speed through the ball. So the second of the par 4 goes begging, and now I'll have to rely on the short game.
Yeah, but a short game, as we all know, can redeem a lot of mistakes. See if he does it here.
Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that man. And getting ready for the putt. Simple, solid, and he'll take it.
But one that you need to make.
Frank, we're not at the beach. We're in the California desert, but I'm staring at plenty of sand right here.
Yeah, looks can be deceiving here. This is where somehow you do have to focus on exactly where they put the flag, and that's on the green stuff. Green is 36 paces deep. If you can just focus on that and don't let Pete Dye's sort of weirdness with all that snaking bunkers left and right, then just try and approach it as a straightforward par 3. I know it's easy to say, hard to do. Oh, solid strike right in the heart of the green.
That looked like a miss hit, Frank.
The lie was okay. It's a little surprising. Maybe wrong club.
Frank, just into that first cut.
Yeah, it's sitting up. Really, this isn't too bad a situation.
Birdie chance here. Very long putt, though.
Got to be a little careful if it gets away on him.
How does that not go in?
Amazing. Stroke looked good. Line looked good. Just did not take that final break.
Good, solid par right there. Trying to move on with a par in his pocket. Did the job right there. Well, here we are at the 5th hole, a 535-yard par 5 for the long-hitting professionals. Frank, certainly not a long test. What is the challenge here on this hole?
It's another example of great design by Pete Dye. He'll give you the trouble on the left on the tee shot, and then he moves the trouble to the right on the second shot. It's going to get you one way or the other.
Not the longest, but not bad. 295 yards in the fairway. We'll settle. This one doesn't look good.
There's water over there.
Good news is, was able to retrieve the golf ball.
Yeah, on dry land, and can he carry it this time, though?
Third shot now, after the last one found the deep blue.
Yeah, you can still minimize the damage here. It's only one bad shot that you got punished for. This has to go in the hazard.
Needs to get up or it's going in. This could be a huge momentum swing here, Frank.
Yeah, one more good swing, and he's going to have an eagle putt coming up. I know you don't want to get ahead of yourself, but it is well on the cards.
How tough is this going to be now from the rough, Frank?
Oh, it's tough to say, Rich. I mean, so much is going to depend on that lie. I'm going to need a little bit of luck.
Keegan Bradley ready to go with his approach. This one looks like it's headed right for the middle of the dance floor, Frank.
Rather nice shot, I would say.
Not his best, but not his worst. It just got away a little bit to the right. Just trying to make clean contact from the rough. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Wow, I thought he made that. That's about as depressing a moment as there is in golf. When you miss the bogey putt, you know you're staring at double. Time to regroup. That's a double bogey. But now a chance for a birdie. Well, thank you at last. A birdie. That was a long time coming, Frank.
Yeah, finally he strung some shots together. Now, if all of a sudden he can do the same on the next hole, he might just get a run going.
Frank, where's this one headed?
Well, might just catch the left side of the green. Not on the dance floor, but it's going to be a long way away from the band.
He's knocked it on the green, but not in a great position. This is a difficult chance coming up here. Long birdie try. We are dead on 200 yards away. This is how the game is supposed to be played. This has been just outstanding. Beautiful to watch. Frank, I'm not saying he should pull out driver here, but this is a long putt.
Greens are fast, though. You never know. Good line, good pace. Might have a chance.
This one's tracking. Oh, he's gonna love it.
How far was that? That was miles away.
This long putt for birdie could be a tough one here. Frank, this is like a big water park here at PGA West. We saw it at the 6th, and here again at the 7th, a challenging par 4, 346 yards.
I've never, ever seen anyone try and drive this green, so it's just a layup. You see the bunker down there in the distance, that really is the stop sign. So something that's short of that, but really what I prefer is try and lay up on a nice number, something that you got a full shot in, whether that be a 9-iron or an 8-iron or a wedge. You'd like to have a full club in here. Oop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like. Long drive, but a bad lie.
Wicked.
Second shot from the rough. It's on the way. Ball sitting down here in the rough. He's digging in. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. That's a birdie for McIlroy. He's just so explosive. Behind this putt for a birdie. And at last he has made a birdie.
And what can he do from here, though? Is that the start of something? It looks like it is.
Wow, way to the right here.
And there's rough over there.
Well, that ball nestled down just a bit in that heavy rough. Frank did the prudent thing there, didn't he?
Yeah, in the end, really, you could have turned that into a disaster instead. Actually, a good chance, really, to perhaps get away with par.
Frank, this one's not looking good.
Yeah, certainly not down the fairway line, heading toward the rough.
Into the thick stuff, that's a difficult lie. And from the rough, he manages to not only make the green, but get within easy striking distance of the hole. Poulter now third shot. These putts keep the round together. Oh yeah, he's made it for a birdie. He's made it. Frank, the par 4 ninth at 452 yards is all you want.
Yeah, you could make 5 here every day just by poking it down the left side, but who wants to do that? Force your hand, try and go down the right side. You might make the odd 3, make a few more 4s, but miss it on the right, and that's where you start to make a big number.
That's an absolute tracer right there. In the fairway and well over 320 yards.
Oh, if this is up, it's good.
Oh, this looks good.
Certainly is.
Paying attention like a little kid at school, Frank. That baby's sitting up.
Sitting up. It's got the best view as well. You don't even need binoculars from where that ball is.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Beautiful shot. That is tight.
Unbelievable. That is one to savor for the rest of the round.
Frank, break down this second shot here at the 9th hole.
The second shot's a little bit like the tee shot. We know that the biggest trouble is on the right with the water, but there's also a bunker between water and green. So Pete Dye is enticing you to try and play the correct shot, which is one that just moves a little left to right towards the flag. And there is a little bit of relief. You know, if you just miss it a touch, you're in the sand, not the water.
Good putt. He has a birdie opportunity here. Wow, he needed that, Frank, in the worst way.
Interesting to see what's ahead from now, whether that was just a flash in the pan or the start of something good. This is definitely not going down the fairway.
It doesn't look good. I think it's going to be in the deep rough. Well, he pays a price for that.
Yeah, when you don't see the top of the ball in the rough, you know it's not sitting pretty. You'll need a bit of force to extract one out of there.
This one doesn't look good.
There's water over there.
Frank, there's fairway, there's rough. That's out of bounds, and it'll cost him a shot. Now on his third shot after being penalized for going out of bounds.
Yeah, tough break really, Rich, on that last shot. It just got away from him.
And it makes the green in regulation. So, third shot now for Rory McIlroy. Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. I thought that was in.
Yeah, it looked good. I mean, line, pace. It's hard to be critical of that.
Very well done. Almost made it.
Yeah, there'll be no stress for the next one.
Bradley trying to get out of here unscathed. Needs this for par. Good effort and good par putt. No problems there.
Yeah, keeps the round going. Keeps the momentum on his side.
Oh boy, this is a long par 5, the 11th at PGA West. 617 yards. Excellent looking shot here. That's a good spot right there.
Center cut.
He has given this one the full treatment. Perfect release through the ball, and this shot is on the fairway, over 300 yards.
Second shot. This has to go in the hazard.
He needs to get up or it's... Good news is, was able to retrieve the golf ball.
Yeah, on dry land, and can he carry it this time, though?
Playing his fourth shot after the third was wet. Into the tall cabbage. That ball is swallowed up. He'll need to be strong with this.
Well, that's a little...
Lost that one, out of bounds, and that is a costly stroke. You never want to be counting onto your second hand here because this is the sixth shot after going OB on that previous one.
Well, from in trouble, Rich, at least he's back in play.
On the fairway from the rough. Settles in, looking to knock it in tight. So, Frank, we know that the players petitioned back in the 80s to move the PGA Tour event away from PGA West. It's coming back in 2016. But what did Pete Dye say about golf courses being fair or unfair?
Well, he said it actually, he tried to say it with a chuckle, but he always said that golf's not a fair game, so why build a golf course that's fair?
Do you agree with that?
I do now. I think everything has to align itself together. When you looked at the equipment that the players were using, wooden drivers and balls that spun around, they had trouble on windy days. And these golf courses, they really were brutal. But I think now that the ball goes further, the introduction of the metal-headed driver, the utility clubs, all of those things have made these golf courses really come back into favor again. Look at what Jason Day did in 2015 at the PGA Championship at Whistling Straits on a Pete Dye golf course. That's how you have to play the game now. We have to embrace change.
How difficult is this golf course at PGA West? Well, it was ranked 8th on this year's Golf Digest, America's 20 toughest golf courses. Right where they were aiming, in the fairway. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Club has been pulled. Ready for the second shot now at the par 4 12th. Bradley now for birdie. Count that. That's a birdie. Getting set now over the putt. Well, thank you at last. A birdie. That was a long time coming, Frank.
Yeah, finally he strung some shots together. Now, if all of a sudden he can do the same on the next hole, he might just get a run going.
Well, this one should be safely on deck here. That is classy.
Yeah, chance of going in. And this one just starts right of the flag.
Boy, this could be a tough one right here, Frank.
It's a very long putt, Rich. Obviously, it's difficult, but he still has a shot to sink this one for birdie.
Well, you couldn't ask for much more than that, except to make it. So a tester from 4 feet. And he has it.
A good putt redeems all.
That's the idea. Just knock it in. So as we finish up here today, Frank, he has not had the best